Hello everyone, my name is Haley, but you might know me from my social media, which is Ivy Day. I'm making this video because I've been living in Korea for the past 2.5 years and I have done a variety of different skin procedures, and I thought it's time that I share my experiences with all of you guys. This video is for anybody who is looking for information about Rejuran. All of the information that is provided in this video I obtained through the clinic's websites themselves. Rejuran was first created in South Korea and now it is used in almost every single skin clinic. South Korea is very known for having all of these great skin procedures and Rejuran being one of them. So let's talk about what is Rejuran. Inside Rejuran there is PDIN. This is a polynucleotide. It's DNA that's extracted from salmon fish. Now, I know that that sounds crazy, salmon fish, right? Skin rejuvenation, how does that work? According to some studies, salmon fish has been proved to enhance the healing process of skin. So that's where the skin rejuvenation comes from. Salmon DNA has been found to have many healing properties. Polynucleotide can actually regenerate skin cells, making your skin look basically brand new again. Now let's talk about the main benefits and what this can do for your skin. It is safe from causing adverse side effects such as allergic reactions. It's also anti-inflammatory and it heals wounds. So if you have a lot of acne scars on your face, or if you get a lot of inflammation, redness, it's going to help with all of these things. It stimulates collagen and improves your skin elasticity, so that's also going to decrease the amount of wrinkles that we see in our face as we get older, unfortunately. It can improve the texture of your skin, make your skin very soft and smooth, and it's going to also shrink your pores. This was one of the things that made me want to get it because I feel like I have really enlarged pores, especially in this area of my skin, and it drives me crazy because it's something I can see every time I look in the mirror. Another thing is it's going to improve your skin barrier, and this is very important when it comes to sun damage. If you're someone who does not wear sunscreen on a daily basis, when you go outside, the sun is going to be attacking your skin barrier and really kind of damaging it and tearing it apart. Rejuran can help to put your skin barrier back together. It's not going to obviously replace sunscreen. I think you should wear sunscreen every single day anyway, despite if you're getting Rejuran, but Rejuran can help to fix the damage that's already done from the sun. And you can also get it in all parts of your face. You can even get it down into your neck as well. So when I got Rejuran, I received it in my forehead, around my eyes, and all over my cheeks. I think I needed about 2 cc's for my entire face. And the doctors say that you need anywhere between 2 cc's and 4 cc's of Rejuran if you're going to get it throughout your entire face. If you only want it in one area, then maybe you only need 1 cc. We're gonna go into the process of getting Rejuran and the recovery of it. So I've had Rejuran 2 times, and I went into 2 different clinics whenever I did it. The first time that I went to a clinic called Some Clinic. I talked with a dermatologist there. I told her my concerns and what I didn't like about my skin. So she actually recommended 3 different injections. It was Rejuran, hyaluronic acid, and another injection that they had self-created in their own clinic. I went with 3 different injections that I got all at the same time, and it ran about 700,000 won, which I will put the dollar equivalent to that here somewhere. So whenever I went to Some Clinic, the first thing that they did was they had me lay down and they put a numbing cream on my face. So I sat with the numbing cream for quite a while, and whenever the numbing cream was done, then they cleaned it all off, and I went into the doctor's office and laid back on the chair, and then they gave me a teddy bear. And this is when you know that the process will be painful, is when they hand you the teddy bear. Yeah, so she injected all parts of my face, everywhere. She did it really quick. The process only took maybe 10 minutes, but I will say it was very painful. After the injections were all in, the doctor then gave me a prescription for some medication just in case there were to be any kind of infection, because since she is inserting the needle deep into the dermis of our skin, there could be cause for some kind of infection. The doctor did tell me to refrain from putting on makeup that first day. You shouldn't go to any kind of saunas or do any sort of facial massage onto your face for at least 1 week. Another thing that they said was to be careful about going out in the sun. Some doctors might also tell you to avoid drinking alcohol. The entire process from by the time you get in to the time that you leave could take up to an hour. I read that some clinics might want you to return in 7 days so they can do a follow-up with you and make sure that, you know, everything is going well. It might be, especially if it's your first time doing this. I don't believe that I returned in 7 days the first time. I returned in a week after the second time I did it, and that was because I also had other things done at the same time, so they really had to check up on that as well. So yeah, I'm not sure. I think it also depends on the clinic that you go to. Sorry that my cat's bell is... So in addition with talking about the pain, I want to talk about the second time that I went to get my Rejuran done. I went to a place called VNS Clinic, and the one that I went to was in Hongdae, and it was basically the same process. You go and you get your face numbed. I noticed that this time I had my face numbed for a little bit less time. Maybe it was only 15 or 20 minutes that I had the numbing cream on my face. And then whenever I went into the doctor's office, I laid back on the chair. They put the needle like so many times through your face. And this one I noticed had been significantly more painful than the first time. I actually cried and I couldn't stop crying. And I used to think that I had a high pain tolerance, but maybe now I just don't, and I'm such a baby. But yeah, they handed me the teddy bear, and it was like, I think I got really sensitive when he injected it around this part of my face. Like, I didn't want to cry, but it just started to come out. And I think when that happened, I felt so embarrassed, and then I just couldn't stop. And then I was like literally making that ugly cry face as I'm like sobbing in front of the doctor, and I was very embarrassed, and I think he was also a little bit embarrassed because he stopped and he's just like, what do I do? Why are you crying? Oh my god. And I just told him like, it's okay, keep going, like it's okay, it's fine. But it was more like a, it's okay, I'm fine. Like, yeah, it was very dramatic. I don't know if that's just me. I don't know if that was just the clinic I went to. Maybe at a different clinic I would have a different experience. I think it can all vary depending on how long you have the numbing medicine on for. If you're getting other things done at the same time, that is another thing to discuss with your dermatologist as well whenever you're talking about this. Let's talk about the results. Does Rejuran actually work? So after I had all of my injections, so immediately after, you could see there were dots like all over my face. The dots do not last for very long, and then there could be a chance for bruising. However, it is not very common. I did, however, get a little bit of bruising, I noticed, like in some parts of my cheeks. So I think that also just depends on the doctor and everything. The actual results of the Rejuran you can see in up to a month. It's not something that happens overnight. And for the best results, it's recommended by doctors that you receive Rejuran at least 3 times before you have your best results. So I don't have any like, oh, 1 month later, here's the results of my Rejuran. But I did like not wear any makeup in my video today because I just wanted you guys to see the condition of my skin right now. So this is just the current condition of my skin, and I think that I've gotten it to a very healthy state. So when it comes to the price of Rejuran, every single clinic has a different price. So it's really hard to kind of say that Rejuran is one price, because it's not. Every single clinic is doing stuff to their Rejuran formula to make it more unique, because I mean, why would somebody pay one price, 500,000 won for Rejuran when another clinic is charging only 100,000 won for Rejuran? So it just doesn't make sense if it's, you know, the same Rejuran. The prices can vary, and it depends on the clinic that you go to. If you want me to make a list of clinics and their prices, then please let me know in the comments below. I thought if I did it in this video, it would be way too long. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video and you learned something today, then please like and subscribe or comment and do whatever you want, and I will see you guys next time. Okay, bye.